Hey everyone, Becky here. I've been thinking a long time about what I want to say about Slammiversary. I actually have a lot to say about the show itself, and of course about that main event with Kenny Omega and Sami Callihan. But before I talk about that, I wanted to make this video first to specifically talk about my thoughts on how the show ended, that last few minutes. I just want to get it out of my system because I feel like if I don't talk about it first, it's gonna color the rest of my review, and I don't want it to do that because up until this point, I loved all of Slammiversary. I have an issue with how Slammiversary ended. So, as most of you I'm sure either saw or heard, after retaining his Impact World Championship, the lights went out and Jay White, of all people, the leader of Bullet Club in New Japan Pro Wrestling, comes into the Impact Zone, which blew my mind. I was like, holy crap, this is happening. I mean, I don't know all of their history, but I do know who he is, and I do know what the significance of a leader of Bullet Club on American TV is. That's huge! So, he's staring down Kenny Omega down, and I'm like, what's gonna happen? Because they're offering to do Too Sweet. He's not doing anything back, so I was like, where's this gonna go? Is he with him? Is he against him? And then right in the middle of his stare down, when my excitement is at a fever pitch, suddenly the announcer says something, the camera cuts away, and the show abruptly goes off the air mid-segment, and I'm just sitting there slack-jawed like, you did not just do that. Because here's my thing. I understand now that that was their attempt to build hype for this week's episode of Impact, but that's not how you build hype for a show, I feel like. Because, see, the minute Jay White appears, I'm guaranteed to turn into Impact to find out what comes of this. You know, for me, cutting off in the middle of the segment like that, before the thing that was going to happen happened, I feel cheated, you know? Rather than feeling more hype for the show, I feel like I was cheated out of the payoff of Jay White showing up. You know, like, if you want to build hype for the next episode of Impact for the Fallout show, show us what happened. You know, I mean, sure, there's plenty of fan videos and commentary to tell us exactly what happened. It's not the same thing. You know, just show us the run-in, show us the beatdown, let that whet our appetites for this week's episode of Impact. Cutting it off like they did just felt wrong. I felt like I was cheated out of the last few minutes of the show. And rather than feeling excited about Jay White and Bullet Club, I spent a good chunk of last night feeling pretty pissed off at Impact. And that's why it's only just now I've even been able to form any thoughts on the subject without getting spitting mad. So that's why I'm upset with how Slammiversary ended. I have plenty of thoughts to share on the show itself, which will be in the video to come. But as I said, I just wanted to get out of my system. This is why I'm specifically upset with how the show ended. But I have plenty of good thoughts to come on the show itself, as well as that insane main event. That will be coming a little bit later. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in a little bit. Bye-bye.